stock that we have put into our list of stocks that could have a major rally within the next 12 months. We're going to go in detail and look into the key fundamental metrics that makes me believe on that. Also, the technical aspect, the technical analysis on DroneShield as per the last 12 months. We're talking about some potential resistance points and potential breakouts as well. Let's have a look. My name is Les, I'm Chief Analyst of BG Trading Australia. I hope you are well. Today is 28th of May 2025, and I would like to remind you this is not a financial advice. It's just us from BG Trading sharing with you how we apply BGS20 and BG Trading strategies to chase 20 to 40% profit within 1 to 3 months in small and mid-sized caps, sometimes large caps, if they offer opportunities as we have seen over the last 3 months. I'd like to invite you to become a member of this channel. So if you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button, put some comments right there, any questions, any argument that you have, or anything you would like to add into this video, just put in there. Help adding value to this channel as well, in this community, giving or taking. And also Facebook, we have a extraordinary Facebook community which we call Buy, Grow, Sell Strategy for share traders. And we share a lot of great quality analysis, great quality conversation with our members. We have a chat group as well. So make sure we jump into this community and and then be part of this. And then finally, remind you that we are about launching our end of financial year offer. I'm going to be putting the link in the description below. Anyone looking to become a VIP member, been tracking us for quite some time, is looking to become VIP member, the time is now. We will be adding a lot of things into this offer, so make sure you don't let it slide. Now, let's go into our analysis that we have put together based on the FY24 result, which was released in May, and the first quarter result for FY25 and DroneShield. I just want to remind here, highlight the fact that DroneShield reports as per the calendar year rather than Australian financial year. So for those who don't know what DroneShield is, I will be putting the link for this analysis at the description of this video. So make sure you go there. If you like potentially trading or investing in DroneShield, take a look on this analysis in detail first. Then obviously make your own due diligence, make sure this is appropriate for you, and then obviously take or not a position. Obviously here at BG Trading, we are not really interested on investing in long term, so we are more interested into analyzing the chart formation and looking to buying and selling opportunities, so we could profit 20 to 40% within the 1-3 months length that BGS20 strategy. So this is the main thing. But DroneShield, just going quickly, DroneShield provides artificial intelligence systems for CUAS defense, which is counter-drone protections against a wide of UAS threats. So essentially, there are all sort of equipments right there for you to take a look. Obviously, there's a lot of competition as well. If you can see here, other companies compete into this space. So this is one of the threats of this particular business. But like any business, there is competition out there. The important thing is for DroneShield is the key fundamental metrics, and that's what I want to share with you right here. So based on FY24, which was released in January of this year, and the Q1, the first 3 months of 2025, the company has reported record revenue of $33 million in just one quarter, which is 102% year-on-year increase. The strongest quarter ever recorded on this in this company history, which is very, very compelling and appealing if you are looking into high quality growth stock that is doing extraordinarily well within these, at least at this moment in time. So there are a bunch of contracts for FY25 that will add revenue, which is already counting by $94.4 million by middle of April, which is already 64% above the full FY24 revenue of $57.5 million. So we only in April, the company is already ahead 64% in terms of revenue from the previous financial year. From the fundamental perspective, this is extremely positive and tick many boxes. Also, the balance sheet shows that DroneShield is currently holding $190 million cash with no debt, which is another very strong green tick. As you can see, we use green ticks right there. So if you go to the company's report, you can see they have this projection here for the full year in terms of revenue to be around $94 million from $57 million in the previous year. That's what is now, but my projection, I'm being super conservative here, okay? My projection is, and is in this analysis as well, so that's why I really suggest you to go in detail. And then we put as an outlook for FY25 and FY26 here. The company has reported, DroneShield has reported a $1.6 billion pipeline compared to $50 million FY24 revenue, showing massive potential scaling, right? Obviously, not all of these will be converted into revenue, but our estimation, very high level, but and underestimating, we are expecting DroneShield to report at least $134 million in revenue for this financial year. Remember, we are only in the second quarter. There's another 2 quarters, okay? The financial year for DroneShield doesn't end in June, so it ends in December. So pretty much more than half a year ahead for them to even increase revenue, which according to this projection reflects 133% year-on-year growth. But I think look, I think it will be a lot more than that. But let's take it as a conservative approach here. The EBITDA projection for this financial year, if everything keeps in line to what we're expecting, is to be around $29 million, a 22% margin, and which represents a 327% growth from the previous year. And that's pretty much what institutional investors are looking into companies. And I can prove right now that since we start sort of trading this stock early last year, there has been a significant amount of percentage of institutional investors adding up to their position. And this information is pretty much only available for our VIP members, but I'll be sharing with you right now, exclusive, because you are watching this video. But look, this is what we call holding trend, shareholding trend, and also holding trend shareholder statistics. So essentially, what I would like to show you right here is that in March 2024, the total holdings of shares for this company was only 1% held by institutional investors, right? But then, as you can see here, it has started increasing remarkably. By December 2024, that number, that 1% went up already to 18%. And then by May this year, which is when we are recording this video, it's up to 26%, up to 26% from 1% last year. So obviously, we can see there are a lot of institutional investors position themselves into what could be an exceptional growth opportunity right here. So obviously, like anything, if you apply our strategy, you gotta make sure you gotta make sure you have a target, you have stop losses in place, because there's no guarantees in the market, right? You gotta follow all the strategy, all the KPIs, and make sure you buy and sell and protect your capital, because again, market is manipulated. There are a lot of short sellers out there. All of a sudden, this company could be targeted by short seller if some macro developments unveil all of a sudden. So we just gotta be careful with that. But look at the chart formation right here. So you can see multiple, like since the February lows at 60 cents, which by the way, we have traded this stock together with some of our VP members already. Since February, this stock has gone up pretty much 100, so the February lows has gone up about 130%, then came down about 19%, like 20% down from recent highs, but it is in absolutely uptrend right now. As you can see, the share price has actually crossed this long-term moving average, which is the pink line right there. If you don't know about long-term moving average, short-term moving average, how to detect trends, so I suggest you to go to bgtrading.com.au website and potentially look into our online trading courses, Up Trading and Trading Mastery, which will teach you how to apply this very same strategy yourself. You can apply in any markets, not necessarily in the stocks. But anyway, so I would be expecting based on this chart, I would be expecting at least 29% from the bottom of this formation, which was this hypothetical support level that I have just turned into yellow, as you can see there, right? And also, another confirmation that I can see here is this green candle on the Heikin Average. Again, Heikin Average is another indicator that we use to detect the momentum, and you can see momentum from downtrend, from this short-term downtrend is changing right now today, with this green candle on the Heikin Average right appearing with high volume. That's two indications that we might have a reversal coming, or what we call higher low, which once again is a very good entry point for anyone that want to accumulate or would like to look into opportunities to buy this particular stock during the uptrend. The RSI as well is showing some bullish convergence here, which confirms this uptrend. No bearish diversions at any means so far. So everything points really, really positive from the technical analysis perspective as well, and from the fundamental aspects. So for me, because there, for me, DroneShield is definitely a stock that will be holding for at least for the next 12 months, at least for this until end of this financial year. Let's put this way, and potentially chase some breakouts here. The first breakout that we most likely will see as a resistance, is still playing a resistance, is the $1.50 level here. As you can see, still needs to be broken. I believe we could see potential breakout within the next month, next 30 days. But we need to see a major rally starting to emerge right there. And when DroneShield start moving, it moves fairly quickly. So you just gotta make sure you have your position in place once it start moving. But I can see the first signs of a reversal right there with this green candle on a Heikin Nachi, higher volume if it stays like this by the end of this session today. Now, if let's say hypothetically the DroneShield sort of breaks this level there, then we have another level which would lead to all-time high when there was massive hype on DroneShield. One of the ideas when the stock moves fairly quickly like this, when it go like bananas or exponentially, as a lot of people say, is because the company liquidity, the stock liquidity is really low. So it's very easy to make it move, and as people FOMO in, it moves very quickly. But now, as you can see, the number of institutional investors are way higher now, as you can see here, about 26%, which means there's a lot more liquidity. We'll see a lot more institutional investors potentially closing their positions along the way if they are not accumulated. Unfortunately, Australian stock market, it's very, very much short-term driven. Not only retail investors, but institutional investors try to take profit way too quick, in my opinion, and becomes obviously a big tradable market, a lot more than an investment-driven market. So that's why you gotta make sure you have targets in place and obviously stop losses in case any unforeseeable development in the company happens, right? So this is my view on DroneShield. Hope that was valuable. Once again, you want to have access to this full analysis, take a look at the comments and you can see all the details, including a breakdown of the pipeline, very well diversified, by the way, as you can see here. US defense, 5 years militaries, NATO programs, Asia Pacific ally governments, European rearmament initiatives, post-Ukraine war, private sector critical infrastructure, airports, prisons, and utilities. As you can see here, DroneShield has its foot in many different places. Okay, but remember, this pipeline is $1.6 billion. Is not yet being booked as revenue. It represents a qualified opportunity for DroneShield to be actively pursuing revenue contracts. It could well increase because last financial year this pipeline was 1.2 B, now is 1.6 B. As you can see, over the last 3 months, and I'm talking about only 3 months, has increased for $400 million in pipeline of opportunities, right? So great opportunity ahead. Hopefully I come back in 12 months and say, I told you so. Remember that video I put about DroneShield. Let's see if it is. This is another breakdown here for you guys about the contracts. I'm not going to go in details, but it gives the value of each contract right there. Everything extremely well detailed for you. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.